everybody, welcome back. I'm Sherry. Today is kind of sad but kind of good for me because my husband's out of town, but as much as I'll miss him, this is like the time that I get to eat my super spicy food, and today I'm really excited because I'm making Soondubu Kimchi Jjigae, which is soft tofu kimchi stew. Perfect for a hangover if you have one, or if you just love super spicy food. This is one of those you really need to try. As usual, the ingredients and the recipe and the instructions will be linked down below to the blog. Also, this is a two-parter recipe. The first part is the stock. I'll show you how to make that step by step, but the ingredients are kind of weird, and if you just don't want to do it, that's fine. Use whatever stock you have on hand, beef, chicken, whatever. I won't tell anybody. And just try this as best as you can, and I hope you really enjoy it. Alright, so we're going to start off with the ingredients for the stock. You're going to need a piece of dried kelp. It's going to come in a package. It's going to come in a packaging that looks like this. It'll say dried kelp. You're going to need about 6 to 8 to 10 dried anchovies. This is what that packaging looks like. With the anchovies, you're going to need to take off the head and then pull out the belly because those parts aren't edible. And we're not going to be eating these anyway, we're just going to use them to make the stock. Alright, so easy peasy. And for my own personal touch, I like to add dried mushrooms. I have shiitake and oyster mushrooms. It's not traditional, but I like them. So we are going to add all of this to about 6 cups of water. If you're not going to use the dried mushrooms, I would do about 4 cups of water. We're going to bring this to a boil and then put a lid on it and turn the heat down and simmer it for about half an hour. Alright, for the stew part of our kimchi jjigae, we're going to obviously need tofu and kimchi. This tofu is soft tofu or silken tofu. It's usually sold in a tube, but I couldn't find it today, so I'm going with this one. You're gonna need some kimchi, obviously. You don't want fresh kimchi. You want it to be a little bit on the sour side to add more flavor to your stew. Red pepper flakes. This is to your taste. I'm gonna start off with 2 tablespoons and I might add more. You're gonna need some pork with fat on it, usually like the pork belly. I've seen recipes use bacon or pancetta. I would do that as a last resort because those add so much salt to it and they totally change the flavor of everything. So what I have here is actually like a fatty pork chop that I've sliced up. You're gonna use onion, garlic, green onions. This isn't traditional, but I like putting bean sprouts in mine. So, and actually if you wanna throw whatever, bok choy, broccoli, whatever, make it yours, do you. So I messed up a little bit. So far we have oil in here with our pork, onions, and garlic. And this last bit is optional, but to crack an egg in the center. There you go, Soondubu Kimchi Jjigae. I hope you enjoyed making this recipe. I'd like to thank you for commenting, liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you have any questions, just shoot me a line, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them for you, and hope to see you next time on Kimchi and Cornbread. Mm.